Now silence. Okay. Evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Liam Cross, and you are watching Ero Ps F4 Season 9, Round 8 in the streets of Baku, Azerbaijan. I am joined, as sometimes, with my co-host, the bronze medalist, Macaulay Beard. Say hello, Macaulay.
It's about time we showed up. What the hell? Hello. So yeah, we're only about 2 hours late to the race. I mean, F3 starts in 10 minutes, so you know. But yeah.
There was a few issues getting this lobby up, to say the least. But I think we're clear of the issues. Now, if we aren't, you know, whatever. We move. We can't deal with this anymore. We're broken. We're broken men. Crackshot is joined, so we're going to have 16 drivers today for this session. Not the good Ultra C20, but 16. It's decent. Only about 5 will finish because it is Azerbaijan. But hopefully we get a good race at some point. Do you think we're going to see a good race, Beard, or are you expecting us to be very disappointed with the driving standards?
I'm expecting about 2 lobby restarts, 17 cars upside down, 16 retirements, and other than that, yeah, it'll be a pretty good race.
With 17 cars upside down, that would mean that the safety car also finds itself upside down.
Exactly.
So I am excited for that, to be honest. That sounds good. I'm going to turn the audio down because it's way too loud. And yeah, I think we're going to get going. Do you have a track map of Azerbaijan by any chance?
I can get one. One second.
Bad Luke is lagging really badly.
Ironic.
I don't know if you can check if it's just for me.
Let's have a look. Who am I after? Bad Luke. Oh, Bad Luke is off track? Yeah, he's lagging.
Yeah. Okay, so that's not a me issue. I say thankfully, but then that means that everyone has to drive with him. He's left the session. So, good start. Not only has he left the session, he is teleported to the pit lane. I didn't know that was possible. Everyone else is getting away. And the first person to start a lap, Jack Bailey, the man who commentated F5, which is obviously the reason we waited so long to get this lobby underway. We've just been kind to Jack Bailey. He's seen 26 laps of carnage in these streets, and he's going to set his own seed of hilarity, I hope. Doing pretty good for the first 2 corners, down to the second DRS straight, coming down into turn 3. Brake quite early. Don't want to touch the wall. Obviously, you'll crash if you do. Going into turn 4, another awful 90-degree corner. Coming into turn 5, another awful 90-degree corner. And turn 6, another awful 90-degree right-hander. Coming down to the castle section now, but before that, we're going to have turn 7, another awful 90-degree right-hander. And then into the castle sector. You cannot go too wide, you can barely go 1 wide. It's a very, very, very tight section of the corners, but Jack Bailey has effortlessly got past that section of track without a crash. Now down to maybe downtown Baku, I don't know, but he is going downhill. Braking very, very late, and he's hit the wall, and that is his entire front wing gone. And that was a lap of Baku with Jack Bailey, who may actually have to get out of the way of the Red Bull behind of Elliot Parker, also on a lap.
There's 2 sectors of Baku at least.
Yeah, we saw a bit of Baku. Elliot Parker is now going to get the slipstream from Jack Bailey's Ferrari, you'd think, although Jack Bailey is not helping Elliot out.
Best thing ever in about 5 seconds. Are you ready for this?
What's it going to be?
Elliot Parker is on pole position.
Way! The front runner living up to his name.
Now.
And 141.6. And what is Sandow going to do? Nothing. But NX with a 142.0. He prides himself on being fast in this circuit. Not so fast after all. That was evil.
He's
Mr. Golden
good
Flame
at being
up
slow.
next. Yeah, he is quite good at being slow, actually. as Mr. Golden Flame, a
This guy
140.7. But Dan Dale, pardon my French, I didn't even swear. 200ths
Whoa!
quicker, and Barry Kruger 300ths quicker.
Whoa!
What? Champ Hansen,
Another 200ths.
a 140.648. This is getting feisty, I have to say. Lee Webber with 140.9. Next up across the line is going to be CRL Real DC. What time can he set? P3. Oh my god, this is
Here
getting.
comes Kiziak. Can he get anywhere near that?
Oh, come on, Kiziak. No, 141. No, you disappointed me there, actually.
And that's all
You
the
upset
first
me.
run's done. Here comes Crackshot though.
Where's Crackshot?
He's about to start his lap.
Oh, well,
So-
you can do your track lap if you want.
Oh yes. Right.
Take it away.
So, got a lot of time to think here. So, turn one, spot your breaking point just as the curb starts, down into third gear, head into turn one. Could probably take a bit more curb on the inside exit. It's pretty good. Brake just before the 50-meter marker here. Ignore that Ferrari that's completely missed turn two. Keep it sort of to the centre of the track here. It's a decent line. You've got a lot of time to think about your braking zone into turn three. It's pretty important. There's a wall on the inside, a wall on the outside. There's walls everywhere at this track. That was pretty good from the man. Heading into turn four now. You don't really want to clip that curve. That'll unsettle the car massively, cost you chunks of speed and chunks of time. Heading into turn five. Keep it close to the wall. Swing it to the outside to get a better exit out of turn six. These full traction goats are absolutely murdering this track. I love it. Heading into turn 7 now, you could cut a lot of that track, a lot of the inside there and get away with it. Turn 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That was all pretty good, really. I don't get why he's short shifting when you're using full traction. Come on, man. Turn 12, turn 13, they're both nothing corners. Turn 14, the worst corner on the calendar, I say, with that curb. Navigates it well, though. Is he up on anyone at all? He's usually pretty good in qualifying from what I've seen. Turn, I've lost count now, but yeah, not purple in sector 2. And into the final two real corners here. Just don't hit the walls, keep it straight. And now you just think about how either how good that lap was, how bad that lap was. Now look at how he's about to come across the line. Speaks for itself, really.
There's a 141.3, so 7 tenths off pole position, but a respectable lap nevertheless. Next up, I'm going to say Jack Bailey, but no, Jack Bailey's into the pit lane. Does he? He does have his front wing, so I'm a bit confused what happened there. Is anyone on our lap?
Ficho, maybe? No?
Ficio set a lap.
Yeah, he's
At
on his way.
143.2.
Rumenek, maybe?
I believe
Rumenek's on the
Rumenek,
lap. There we go. Rumenek's
is on
purple
that.
in sector 1.
but he's no longer using ERS.
Yeah, he is.
Or is he? Oh, he is using. Is he on a lap?
He must be.
It's a very slow lap.
Well, that's just toxic. I actually don't know anymore. Oh, he isn't
He's
anymore.
definitely not on a lap anymore, no. Rogewell is on a lap.
The man who was one of the front runners in F3, but is in F4. But we move.
Yeah,
Anyway.
he asked for a demotion.
Can I have a demotion?
No.
Why not?
Because you were actually doing good performances. Rogewell wasn't. He was struggling a bit in F3. We demoted him, and then he immediately won in F3. So
He's purple in
let that
sector
out.
2 as well.
Oh,
There we go.
he hasn't used
Navigating
much
the line,
ERS
2
at all.
corners. Pretty
But-
hot.
Okay. To the left or the right? Oh, no, he's going to stick it. Oh, he's going to go all the way to the right. Okay, this is a bit of an unorthodox approach.
Oh, this is going to be a
straight
good
line.
lap as well. Bang!
Oh,
6.
only 2 tenths off of P1, but it puts him P6, nearly losing control of the car into the wall on the final bit of turn 1. Is
Oh.
anyone on that now, though? I do not believe
Let's have a
so.
look. Ero Ps has just started his lap.
Oh. He has a lot of promise, and 142 is not a legitimate lap time from him. I know he can go quicker. I've seen him set 140.3s, 140.1s, 139.9s. He's going to set that today. No, he actually has set those times.
time trial.
Yeah, no, in the race. Me and Ennis did a race around another league, and he was actually doing really well, and then I crashed into him.
Reasonable.
Yep.
So why this man is in PSF1 and it's 7 tenths up on his previous lap.
Yeah, and it's a purple first. Oh my god!
Someone's oh my god!
That would be Chub gave me out with 1.9.
Bro, that scared the shit out of me. sorry for swearing, but oh my god.
It was actually a good lap time as well, but he just died in the making of it. Back on board with Ennis.
He's probably going to drive past his wing in a second.
He's on track for pole position right now. He's on track for pole.
Is there any front wing on the left?
No, he didn't lose any wing. He just lost. I don't know what happened. Okay, but Ennis coming up towards the line. This could be an early contender for pole position. What is the lap time going to be? It looks good. So 140.566, a tenth ahead of Jean Hansen, and I have the hiccups. That was a very good lap
up
time.
On his PB though.
Oh,
coming round the final corner, I think. Yeah, final sector.
And unless he lets off the throttle, I think he'll be fine. Can we get our first 140 flat of the day? No, we can't, but it's a 140.293. 3 tenths faster than P2. I think that may be a bit too hard to beat.
DC has got a massive toe off his teammate.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, it's put him a few positions up now, 140.4. The Aston Martins, known for their teamwork, they are leading the Constructors' Championships after all, and they've only had 2 drivers for 3 races. Whereas Lee Webb going to place himself...
Ignore me.
Okay, you've disappointed me.
Shut up.
Kiziak, next. No one.
Start laps, just give him a minute. Elliot Parker starting a lap.
Jack Bailey is finishing a lap though. I didn't get to see his lap time. I don't know his delta. I don't know how quick he's going. Is he going into the pit lane? No.
He's trying to get a toe. Oh, this will be good.
Oh,
P7.
You know, yeah, P7. Maybe
Barry
P7.
Kruger's half a second up on his time. He's on
dear.
pole.
Oh, God. It's still a very, very good lap time from Jack Bailey there. Barry Kruger, though, 7 tenths up. Oh, my Lord. Is this going to be the first lap time to be within the 139s? I think it may be. The South African.
Yellow flags up ahead, though, for some reason. And
what's it going to be?
Yay!
Oh, a 139.8 and Barry Kruger.
Pretty goddamn quick.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Well, yeah, but you're bad.
Oh. I see
how
it is.
Half a second down on his time.
I'm pushing hard.
Bailey on an in-lap. DC on an in-lap. Arnon in the pits. Barry Kruger just done his lap.
50 starting on that.
Starting. Kiziak coming across the line.
Kiziak is on a flying lap. We catch everyone in a nice boring part of the circuit.
We do,
Just
don't
have to
we?
wait. Wow, what an awful track. What's it going to be? A 141.6 for him. Rack shot setting on 140.9, but can't improve on his time. The top 11 are looking very, very close. It's only at 1.1. Okay, maybe it's not that close. What's next? Jack Bailey showing how to enter the pit lane, staying left of the white line, slow the car down. This is all legal. He didn't crash. Slows it down into the pit lane under 50 miles per hour. Very, very smoothly done. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's just... And, yeah, so I don't have my laptop with me, but as I believe, Mr. Golden Flame, Adam Bradshaw, is leading the Drivers' Championship.
By quite some distance, yeah.
Yeah, so it's 20 points. Mainly, it's a bit unfair, Barry Kruger is the faster driver.
Well, that's just
Adam
top.
Bradshaw has the better government. It's really unfair, but Barry Kruger's been slightly crippled due to the South African authorities. They do not want him to win this championship, but Barry Kruger will persist. It's like
You
James
chat
Hunt
so
in the.
much shit.
No, that's what Barry Kruger said. The
I'm
South
getting
African
in trouble
government.
for that as well.
The South. Yeah,
Bye,
you
crack
are.
shop.
By crack shop.
I was on board with him.
The South African authorities, they do load shedding, stages 1 to stage 8, and they tend to do it during F4 usually. Why? I don't know, but
Skill issue, if you ask me.
what is 50's skill issue going to be? He's 20 seconds up on his lap time apparently.
Oh my god.
So yeah, he's setting a 2 minutes and 5 second lap. So I'm going to guess that is
He lost 41 seconds in that final sector. It seems.
What a lap time. He's going for it again, but I'm not sure if he'll actually have enough fuel for today.
Bad Luke's starting a lap. It'll be his final lap.
Yeah. Will he be able to finish a lap before his internet cuts out?
Oh, that's a really good turn 1, other than the
Yeah.
exit. Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah,
All
the
the
Alpha
traffic.
Tauris combining.
Curb, almost steering to the wall. And now you think. You gotta save your energy for the final for the middle sector here. You know? That
Very close
would
to the
be
wall.
cool. You gotta think about how close you can get to some of these walls and then get even closer to them.
Thing is though, is that Bad Luke's car is lagging so much, I'm still not entirely sure where he actually is on track. He seems to float sideways quite a bit, and there's a yellow flag in the castle section. Sorry, Aston Martin.
Oh,
How was that not an invalidation?
invalidated? Holy, bye Jack.
And Jack...
Wait, he stopped?
No, Jack's in the pit lane.
No, Bad Luke.
No. What?
He lifted off. He's...
Oh, yeah, he's given up.
Maybe that was an invalidate. But this game is just bad.
Does Bad Luke have a qualifying ban? No, he solved it. He served it already.
I don't think so. Wait, someone does though, don't they?
No, Elliot Parker served it in F5.
Oh.
So yeah, he's all good. There is someone joining the session. Your favourite Irishman.
Solf!
1992.
Solf, you beautiful man! I'm gonna jinx you!
Now we need to work out who is the first person to set a lap time. Is it Crackshot?
Crackshot's qualifying is done.
And he's invalid. No, he's on an out lap. Oh yeah. No, he's
Yeah,
not.
he's got 10 seconds left.
Then it's
Roswell?
Ruminski. What was?
Roswell's ruined his lap before it's even started.
Has he got damage?
No, he's just gone off into the runoff zone in turn 1.
Oh, there's an Alpine. Sorry, a Haas out. Barry driving past his car without a front wheel. That is quite debilitating. Who is on the lap? Ruminski. Ruminek is the first person on a lap, but he's setting a very slow lap time. So yeah, not listening
Crackshot
to him.
coming up to the line? No. Ruminek is going to be a Mercedes. It's going to be Dandale.
Yeah.
He's a 10th up on his PB.
Ennis has aborted his lap time. DC cannot set a lap time anymore. But Ennis,
You
so
gotta
Dandale.
think it's going to be against Arnon versus Kruger then.
Yeah, I think that's a good shout.
Sorry, here comes Dandale.
Cross the line.
Stays P5.
That's a nice improvement, but just not enough.
Arnon
Next
coming out
up,
the final corner. He's 3 attempts down. He's invalidated. It's done.
Lee Webb, a P9
Barry
and
Kruger's still half a
140.8.
tenth up on his time.
But Stamp Hansen is out of qualifying. Barry
Golden
Kruger
Flame's
up
3
next.
attempts up on his PB, but he is also 9 attempts down on Barry Kruger.
And Barry Kruger is setting
Speaking of Barry
purple
Kruger.
sectors.
He's
What
going
is-
purple, and then some.
It's going to be a
Across the line.
149.7 for the AlphaTauri man, but what is it going to be for Mr. Golden Flame? Can he improve ever so slightly? He's going to go P2 or 140.280. There's
Roswell's
other
qualifying
people.
done. He went off in turn 1. Elliot Parker stays P12, goes P12, sorry.
Yeah, and Bad Luke P14.
We'll do it.
and Rodwell into the pit lane. That has been qualifying in Azerbaijan. Glory to Armenia. No.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You should not just say that.
Maybe I did. I do not reflect the political opinions of the European Racing Organisation team. Why are we still in qualifying? Who are we waiting for? Self?
We're waiting on Solve. How is he even allowed out?
Yeah, why is Self out? He's not using ERS.
At least Romanek hasn't qualified last, and he's 13 seconds off the next car. Oh my god. Oh, it's this bug. It's fine, qualifying's over in 10 seconds.
Yeah, time remaining. But Self is going for it.
Zolf for pole? Oh my god.
No, okay, Self, retire.
Zolf!
Okay.
Oh, he did.
Oh.
That works.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm a bit confused. But anyway, that is qualifying in Azerbaijan. Barry Kruger takes pole position, 5 tenths ahead of P2. I absolutely know what's going to be said after this lobby. Mr. Golden Flame takes up the second place on the grid with a 140.2, followed by Champ Hansen and Daniel Collier, with Ennis and Dan Dow, the Mercedes partnership in the third row of the grid. Jack Bailey takes up P7 with Lee Webb just alongside, with Roger Welch and Champ KVL taking up the 5th row of the grid. Crackshot and Parker are alongside with Kiziak and Badlick. 5th show, a Polish back four, and the Irishman of Self taking up the final spot of the grid, the F5 reserve.
Yeah!
Yeah.
It's gonna rain. Ready?
Please don't rain. Please don't rain.
Last time I was here, I said if there's rain, I'm gonna cry, and then it cut to it raining, and I started crying. So yeah, 3,
Please don't
2,
rain.
1, rain.
Oh. 26 laps of dry Baku is really enough. 26 laps of wet Baku. No. Why are all the pit crews just standing there?
Bro, they can do whatever they want.
I know, but they're inside each other.
They're cool as anything.
Yeah. Wow. Do they just stand like that until the cars come into the pit lane?
They must do.
But no formation lap as usual. Everyone will be on the hard tyres. I've spoiled the race for you. Yeah, I know. I'd be amazed if people weren't on the hards. But we got 5 red lights now, and away we go for the Baku Grand Prix for Ero Ps F4. Mr. Golden Flame with a poor start. Champ Hansen taking up P2 on the grid, and Barry Kruger has already disappeared going down the field, and there's a spin. There's a Williams out. Carnage in the back of the field. I'm not entirely sure what happened. It was Ero crack shot with Elliot Parker. Yeah, and Bad Luke without a front wing. That's unfortunate.
Where's Brotherhood? Oh.
Oh.
That's a good start.
That's unfortunate for Rumanek, but he's going to have to serve the penalty. There is nothing he can do about that one.
I got pinched into a wall by Ennis, though.
Ooh, does he have a front wing still?
It looks it. That's fine.
Yeah, beautiful. Although with this year, you need red wing damage to know if someone's front wing is gone.
So yeah, about you saying you'd be surprised if anyone didn't start on the hards. 4 cars are on hards.
Really? Why have you done this?
We've got 4 hards, 12 mediums, and 1 soft.
Elliot Parker, the trailblazer, the front runner in P13.
He's
on the
gained
soft tyres.
-1 places as well.
Ah. His F5 compatriot is letting him through. And
He's now gained
bad
0.
Luke, you don't have a front wing. Calm
Wait,
it
what?
down.
Oh my god.
Going for an overtake without a front wing is slightly dangerous. Although maybe it's because it's Baku.
Well, this flat out left-right section is going to be interesting. Ficho behind him.
There's a crash,
Oh!
Mr. Flame! Out of the race! And
Well,
oh,
championship
dear.
window's wide open.
Barry Kruger in prime position to seize the lead of the championship today. That's apparently only a virtual safety car for a car stricken on the side of the track. Bad Luke, unsurprisingly, pitting. Someone else is pitting. It's going to be Rumenek serving his 5-second penalty. Actually, quite intelligent stuff from him. Onto... Is that another set of the mediums?
I would.
Why would?
Hards aren't going to the end.
Yeah, that's fair, actually.
Elliot
bad
Parker
Luke
up
onto the
in
hards.
2 laps.
Well, yeah, I mean, Elliot Parker, I don't know if he qualified on those tyres, but if he did, he may even have to do a 2-stop, to be honest.
To be fair, there's a lot of strategy variation possible here, as VSC's coming in any second now.
I don't like Baku for a lot of reasons, but I do agree with you. As we get green flag running once again.
Like, the last time I raced at Baku, I got a podium and I did 6 pit stops.
I wouldn't advise anyone racing in this stream to follow Macaulay Beard's advice. But if there are 5 safety cars, it may be worth checking out. Oh my god, fifth show nearly crashing into the castle section. 6 pit stops. I did 7 pit stops in Canada once, so...
Oh yeah, but you probably finished like 15th.
No, I got a podium.
Oh, nice.
And one of the people I shared the podium with was Drake Dempsey.
And this is sniffing the rear end of JD Bailey. Right.
Yeah.
Onto the back straight. Oh, we got strategy thing.
Yellow flag, and it was
strategy.
for Fifchio into the wall. And that's a little bit of his front wing gone. But yeah, I think, going back to the strategy chat, as Ennis is going for overtake, so I'm going to have to ignore the strategy chat for a second. Ennis to the outside of turn 1. Who's going to make the move stick? Is Jack Bailey going to defend aggressively? No, he doesn't. He thinks better of it as Yeast snaps his jaw and Rumenek spins. I just heard, like, just saying cracking.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. And Dan Dow looking for... Oh my god, Dan Dow's just crashing. Dan Dow's internet is treacherous.
Aha.
Wow, Dan, that internet is bad.
Jeepers.
Yeah, that internet. Are you seeing the same internet I'm seeing?
I am.
So it's not a me issue. That is good to know.
Barry Kruger is checked out, by the way.
This doesn't even surprise me anymore.
I would be surprised if this man wins the race by about 30 seconds.
It's a question of, Barry Kruger, he has 2 hands tied behind his back at most races. But when he does actually get to perform, he usually does win the race quite convincingly. And even if he doesn't, he's clearly the fastest driver.
Lee Webb with performance at the moment, running P8.
Oh, look at you. On the hard compounder tyre as well. But no DRS to the car ahead, and that's going to hinder him in this battle for P8 with Kiziek behind. Elliot Parker nearly hitting the wall. What turn is that?
Where is my track map when you need it? That's a website I can't name. That is turn 16.
Turn 16, a very dangerous corner. It sneaks up on you, and then you brake just a little bit too late, and you're into the wall. And unlike real life... Oh, actually, Dan Dow going for the overtake. Makes it stick.
All of his battery to do it as well.
He's on 20%. Oh yeah, that's a bit too much battery for my liking. Hansen, 75. But is Hansen even going to battle Dan, seeing how much he's lagging?
He's using his battery just to pull away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arnold's taking his time, because Dan Dale's on the mediums, so Arnold can just sit behind and wait, really.
Yeah, I like how you actually pronounced his name properly. As well. Arnold.
There is also a Rougewell and a DZ behind them as well.
It could be Rougewell, yeah. I thought it was Rogerwell.
I don't know.
Rouge.
And
I'm
there's a
going to call
team
him
of
Rouge.
Safari behind them.
Oh, as Roger Well losing control of the car ever so slightly. So something's going on in the back of the pack. Self has been overtaken after losing control of the car. They're going too wide into the castle. No, they're not even close to going too wide into the castle section. But Elliot Parker up to P10. Needs to gain 2 seconds on Kiziak.
Oh!
Huh?
Barry Kruger clipped the wall.
Has he got damage?
No, I was just watching him. He's just
Oh.
clipped the wall on the exit. Like, he's had a little tail snap and clipped the wall.
Oh, that's a shame. Elliot Parker into the wall, front wing, lost. And that is the end of the soft stint for him, you have to imagine.
Oh my god, he's almost come back on and killed Champ.
Oh, so Elliot Parker, how is he going to get through this part?
Oh god.
Ooh, just about done. Solf going for an overtake on the Champ. And that move was done easily. Is Crackshot also going into the pit lane? No. Oh wow, it was a severe dummy.
0 points.
Solf.
Why have I not got any sound? I've just realised. I didn't qualify.
Pulls and unpulls. It should come back. We got a yellow flag, and it's for Ruminek once again. He had a long string of podiums, and it's unfortunately coming to an end quite sadly now. As he's... What?
There's still 22 laps left.
True, although to be fair, his podium streak
about
did end.
15 safety cars in that time.
His podium streak did end last week, though, so...
Okay.
Technically, what I said is still true, although I agree. There are still 26 laps, 21 left, but Ruminek has spun 3 times. So, duplicate that. He's going to spin once every a lap and a half. It's a little bit wary. Hansen going incredibly wide, defending from Rogerwell.
He's on the battery as well, trying to get back into DRS and Dandel.
Yeah, but Dandel is going to be aware of this and is probably going to push himself.
Dandel's catching Barry as well.
Is he?
Yeah. Very slowly, but he's catching.
Is there a possibility that Barry Kruger doesn't... What?
Barry Kruger's winning.
Does he possibly have some wing damage, though?
I doubt it.
Because he did hit the wall, and it takes a while until the damage is
But he hit it with
visible.
his rear.
Oh, you didn't say that.
I did!
Yeah. I thought you... Oh. Yeah, no. Barry Kruger elitism.
Oh.
DC with the overtake on Roger Well. It's a lovely move into turn 1, but he's not going to get the DRS on Hansen. Roger Well is going to go back to overtake. Yeah, Ennis is hunting down the pack. He knows he's quick. But how quick? And Roger Well isn't even gaining with the DRS.
How much wing is DC using?
Either that or he's just...
Sorry, how little wing is he using?
Yeah. Or he's just using all of his ERS. But he's on 50%. This is quite a measured performance right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a corner cut warning, no?
Oh, Bad Luke and Ficho fighting.
For P13.
Oh, what a switchback! Yo!
What an overtake!
Jesus!
Bad Luke seizing P13, only 19 seconds behind P12. I'm sure he can come back.
I still yet to pit though.
Yeah, true. This is the battle. This could be provisional lead. As Roger Bowers made the overtake on DC, they're too wide into the final slalom of corners. And DC pulls out.
Here comes Ennis though.
Ennis with the switchback. And he makes it work. And DRS on Roger Well. Ennis is going to go up to P4, surely. Yes, he does. It's DC looking for the move again, though. DC moves on Roger Well. And he sees Ennis flashing. Is he going to make a second overtake? No, he isn't. He's playing it cautious for now. As Hansen's lost control of the car a bit.
Oh, I thought someone was coming out of the pits.
I know, I do that. I have to think that. Fifthio span into the wall again, and that's his front wing gone in its entirety. Oh my god, they're too wide. Roger Well making the overtake on DC once again. Who's going to make it work into turn 3? DC intelligently backing out of the move.
Dandale's loving this at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, Dan Dowell's he's in a world of his own. Barry Kruger doesn't know it's happening, but Dan Dowell can see it. He's in a
To be fair,
party
the
with
last
Ennis.
time I was here and there was a Mercedes doing very well, it was Ennis, and he was leading the race with 3 laps to go.
Oh.
Then he spun, and then he DNF'd, which was really funny.
Ennis in Austria doesn't
Ennis
work.
was very sad, and everyone laughed at him, and by everyone I mean me.
But you laughed at him 15 times over just to make sure that it really was like
funny.
Everyone laughed at him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he found it funny. I'm not sure anyone cares. Rochewell into the wall. Is that wing damage for the Dutchman from Curacao? Dan Dowell's gone. Dan Dowell's lost control of the car. Oh dearie me. Down to P8. Was he done?
The rejoin.
Yeah,
Webber
maybe.
had to avert.
There's another
someone
yellow
else
flag.
has gone.
Oh,
It's his feet show again.
Ruminek and Fifcio are having a bad day.
It's just not a McLaren track, this, is it?
No. And Barry Kruger...
Ficho's really struggling.
I don't really understand why. Kissiek and Self are having a fantastic battle there. But yeah, the McLarens, it's like their tyres are just greased. They have no grip whatsoever.
Something I want to point out, Zolf has 10% battery, Kissiek has 86.
Well, you know, when you look at how far behind Kissiek is the rest of the pack, you do think that maybe he should be using some of that ERS as he goes for the overtake here. This is going to be tight. Oh, they just about make it work.
Dive? Nope, I would have done that.
There's a yellow flag and it's bad Luke this time. Yeah, and the back of the pack is really far away. Like, super far away.
The back of the pack is going to become the front of the pack soon.
Yeah, maybe, but...
And then the back of the pack again.
They need to get out of the wall and get onto the circuit, and I'm not sure that's happening. I mean, Fifcio's about to be lapped. I like how if you saw this, you'd think Barry Kruger was also about to be lapped on the mini-map, but no, he's just
leading. He is like 6 seconds ahead.
Yeah.
It's just that good. Ennis has no battery. Arnon's in the wall.
Who's in the wall?
Arnon, he was just rubbing up that wall. No, that sounds weird. Pause.
Wow. I didn't know Arnon was like that.
Shut up.
Arnon, does he have wing damage? I'm not so sure, but he doesn't have the benefit of a second gap to Ennis. He is vulnerable to DRS.
Liam Ross has just opened up a can of Sprite.
Unfortunately, it was a can of Diet Coke.
Close enough.
I don't like Diet Coke.
Oh. No one has any battery left. This is wild.
Oh, and it's going very wide. Oh, just about avoids the wall. Rogerwell following suit, DC. But this is a really... Wow, Wodge is just put in the chat, Diet Coke! What is this? It's a perfectly normal drink.
Bastard.
Yeah.
Oh,
bad Luke. DC is falling behind a little bit from this train, by the way.
He's 8 temps back. Chill out.
Yeah, true. Oh, okay, Wodge drinks protein shakes. Just so that you know, Wodge goes to the gym.
Wodge is just a super male.
He's a super male who runs an F1 league.
Like, everyone loves Wodge. If Wodge has 10,000 fans, I'm one of them. If Wodge has 10 fans, I'm one of them. If Wodge has 1 fan, that is me. If there are no more fans of Wodge, I am no longer on this planet.
Oh, Wodge says he only drank Diet Coke once. Fascinating.
Oh, car out of the race. Bad Luke, I didn't even notice.
Retiring in the pit lane.
Damn.
It just wasn't meant to be. We've got another yellow flag. It's Dan Dow once again. How has he spun it there?
Where has he spun it?
How? What? What did he... That has to be a crash, surely. The gap between Solf... Oh, Lee Webb's hit the wall as well.
Bro, scrap that. We're about to have a 4-wide battle into turn 1.
Oh my god.
Look at how close they all are.
Watch is saying that mineral water is very good, so... listen to
Watch is cringe. Anyway, here we go. This is what we want to see. Not Watch's mineral protein water shakes or whatever.
Yeah, all of the above.
Ennis. I'm kind of Ennis. Into turn 1. Oh, this is a switchback all over, written for Arnon, but he's got an awful exit. Ennis has 3% of battery. Someone's getting mugged off here.
Hansen
What
with
the
50.
hell?
Hansen's like, get out of the way. We're gonna get off behind. It's Lee Webb gone.
Dive bomb. Oh.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh my god, Roswell, good exit. Oh!
Ooh.
Keep it clean, lads.
I did not like that.
Aye, aye, aye. Black and white warning flags. This is very naughty.
Roswell
Jinkies.
somehow surviving though.
And then there's just Barry Kruger.
Yeah. Oh god, Hansen.
Oh,
Very, very wide.
that's not the line. How is Jack Bailey caught up suddenly?
Because these guys are going so slow battling.
This has gone from a 4-car battle to a 5-car battle, and now Ennis is gone and it's a 4-car battle again.
I also say Dan Dale had to pit, changed his front wing. I have a feeling that there was contact coming up to the castle section. And now we have 2 trains of 4 driving. We're excited. This is a good battle in our hands, I think. But Ensign is... Ensign? Who is Ensign?
He went Ensign.
Yeah. Ennis is breaking away. We're going to get a flag. It's Lee Webb.
Oh.
I think Lee Webb took out Champ.
Oh.
Because that train is a lot bigger than what it was when I last looked.
Rougewell with 0 battery.
DC with the most egregious pit entry I've ever seen.
That's a big boy word for you.
Thank you.
Oh, Arnon thought about a dive. But to no avail. He's now got an entire back straight to create another dive. He likes his weaving on the back straight, doesn't he?
He does. I think he's trying to send subliminal messaging.
Oh, that's a clip of the wall.
Yep. Roger well, don't crash too much. DC, if I choose to report that will be a 5-second penalty for DC. That was very egregious.
Skill issue.
I know CRL should pit lane entries a little bit differently to VRO, which may have caused some confusion. But unfortunately, that's illegal.
As well.
Oh, Roger well with a corner cut warning, surely. And Jack Bailey is catching up, but a bit of a slow exit out of that corner. Not too good on the throttle.
Roswell's going to need to push a bit to keep the DRS. At the same time, he has broken DRS.
Yeah.
So we went from 2 4-car battles to nothing.
Yeah.
In a lap.
DC pitted and come out P8, by the way.
Roswell loves just tapping these walls.
Yep, and the damage is on standard, so they can't get away for that for long.
That's a tank slapper and a half.
But they're back into the DRS range. Well, the Jack isn't. They're falling away ever so slightly. 17% for Ennis, 8% for Rogewell, and 30% for Hansen. 50 for Jack. Jack, I think you might need to push just a little bit. Just to catch back up with this train to give yourself the draft down the main straight. Are you still here?
Yeah.
Champ into the pit lane.
I'm just enjoying this racing while sleeping.
While sleeping? Oh, that's good.
Oh,
gonna get a flag.
Yellow. Who's dead?
This time it's Rumanek.
Rumanek.
But he's got no wing damage, so he's going to keep going. Don't actually fall asleep, God.
A long day at work, alright, leave me alone.
Ah. What do you work as?
Jack Bailey has 70% battery. You know you want to use a bit, laddie.
Just a little bit. And Dan Dow looking for the overtake on Lee Webb. They've got the second straight of DRS to do so. Is he going to make the move stick? No, he's not. He's miles behind.
Lee Webb still has about 70% battery. Rubenek is into the pits. That might see him lapped. No, it won't.
There's nothing going on anymore, really, apart from Rogewell behind Ennis. To be fair, Rogewell could go for an overtake on Ennis now.
Yeah.
I think this is TikTok corrupting my brain. As soon as someone is a second behind someone else, I just tune out. I do something. I go do something different.
But Oh, Ennis is pitting. Never mind.
Okay, well, that's ruined.
I want to see an overtake.
Yeah, thanks, Ennis.
Stupid Ennis.
Shit. Think about the show, Ennis.
Yeah,
that
stupid.
Okay, well, okay, I wasn't going to report DC alone, but Crackshot has just done the exact same thing. So we're going to have to report both of them now, unfortunately. And Kiziak going for the overtake on Elliot Parker. He's going to get it done nearly before the DRS line, but he's intelligently. I don't know. I think he's slowed down.
I cut
but
across
stayed
and it
behind.
looked like he was slowing down, but yeah.
Oh.
He's going to use all 100% of his battery.
As DC has jumped, Ennis.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, Kiziak making a little bit of contact. DC making the overtake on the second DRS straight. What?
Kiziak is using so much front wing. Let me explain. So, he's on the DRS and using his battery with a slipstream, and Elliot Parker's doing nothing.
He's making no progress. So Kiziak has
actually running 50-50 wings.
Ah.
He's going to have a purple middle sector and 2 seconds down in the others.
So he's stuck. He nearly lost control of the car there. Self looking for the overtake. I feel like Self was in front of these people. Oh, Self pitted. And Elliot is staying out. No, Elliot's... Oh, yeah. No, they haven't.
Everyone up to P5 is... Everyone P5 down is pitted.
Yeah. And DC has completely dropped Ennis, by the way, so Ennis may have damage.
That's DC in a net P2 then.
Maybe even more, because these hard tyres appear to be working really well. As Barry Kruger into the pit lane. Hansen next up.
Rochwell stayed out, as he should. He's on the hards.
And yeah, Roger Wenchap Bailey staying out. Barry Kruger onto the hards. And Hansen pitting off the mediums. Will he get a flag? And it's Rimanek. This is DNF.
Champ's gone.
Safety car, safety car, safety car. Safety car, safety car. There it is, safety car.
Roswell and Bailey have just gotten off so lucky.
Oh, that's a guaranteed P1 and P2. Oh, maybe not. Barry Kruger was so far ahead. But AlphaTauri 1-2 is on the car.
Roswell's just got this perfectly. He can still pit. It's literally his pit window now.
Oh, yeah.
So about that net P2 for DC. El Bozo.
I think for DC, it could still be on the cards.
Yeah.
He's only 15 behind Jack and Rogerwell. And he will have the opportunity to push once he goes past the finish line. This is interesting. We've got 11 viewers. If you're enjoying the stream, please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, check the link in the description below. We have lots of content, lots of races, and lots of people to chat to, so please check the Discord link in the description below. European Racing Organisation. Why did I say that end bit?
Just in case they didn't know what ERO stand for. Maybe they thought it stood for Existential Rectangular Orange.
I thought you were going to say rectum, and I thought, I don't want to know what Leo is.
I was thinking about saying a different word beginning with E, but...
there's lots of them. Roswell and
another
Jack
word
Bailey.
beginning with R.
No, you can't say that one.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, into the pits. Harry Kruger will assume the lead of the race. Roswell's having a wing.
A wee?
Wing. Front wing.
Oh.
Bailey's jumped him. DC into P2.
P2, I thought so.
Ennis into the pits.
Oh, and it's going for his second set of mediums. Because, yeah, if he went for a balanced high strategy.
Now. Ennis is going to lose out to him. Is he going to lose out to Zolf?
Oh, it's going to be very tight, but I think Crackshot's just about got it.
Zolf is the question here. Okay, no.
Nah. You dumbass.
So, what the hell did you just call me?
I'm so sorry.
What?
I'm so sorry.
Wait until this stream ends.
Right, European Racing Organisation is rated R.
Who's going to win this race?
Well, there's this guy called Barry Kruger.
Well, yeah, but he is on the hard tyres, and there's Jack Bailey in T... whatever that says, I'm too far away from my screen.
P3.
It
Oh,
doesn't say
TRH.
P3 Rougewell.
TRH.
TRH. That stands for Tristan Resistance Horrible. He's not even French.
He's Dutch. And he's from Curacao, so...
Why have you said that every single time we mention him?
Because I just
The
like
man
the...
from Curacao.
I like him because he's from Curacao. I mean, I like him for other
Signing
reasons.
out of the red corner.
But being from Curacao makes him different to the rest of us.
Shut up.
What? It's interesting. There's no one else
Do you
from
even
Curacao.
know where that is?
Yeah.
Where?
North America. Well, in the islands. Or it's in Oceania, which I realise is quite far away. I'm going to search this up. But either way...
I can't wait for it to be a village in Netherlands.
It's not. It's got its own flag, and I recognise the flag. But it's interesting because everyone else is
we're
from
going to
Europe.
be waiting for so long because of Ficho.
Curacao is just north of Venezuela. It's next to Aruba, which is also a Dutch colony. I know my countries. No, I don't know if
Right,
he.
so-
I'm guessing he doesn't live in. I'm guessing he doesn't live in Curacao.
Let's theorise some stuff here.
Yeah.
Dan Dale goes for the move. If you're Barry Kruger, do you battle it?
Dan Dale was in P12.
I said DC.
You didn't.
I said DC.
You said Dan Dale.
I said DC.
I'm not joking. You said Dan Dale.
Mate, I said DC.
Huh. Okay. I would defend it if I was Kruger because he's actually battling DC for the win.
Well, yeah, but considering the championship at the moment, you know, the main guy you're defending against is out of the race.
Yeah.
You're 19 points behind. You get a point in the fastest lap. Sorry, you get second in the fastest lap. You take back the championship lead.
Yeah.
I wouldn't defend it. I'd drop down to P4 if I had to.
Really?
Yeah,
That's why you don't win.
I've got more wins than you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, true.
I've also won this season.
Did you?
Yes, it got taken away from me, but I
Oh,
crossed
that-
the line first.
You crossed the line first. But so did everyone else. But they didn't win.
I crossed the line first place in the timing sheets.
Yeah, but you killed someone who would have been first if you hadn't.
No, I didn't kill them.
Okay. Have you ever won a race in Formula 2?
Yes.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have. What the hell?
Dan. Dan, come on now.
Oh, what a donut.
And we're going to have another lap of the safety car. So these
I'm going to
mediums
bed.
are doing pretty good. Self has
wait.
said fun with flags during the safety car period. So I'm wondering if we can do a little flag game.
Solf with the Ivory Coast flag in his name?
Which country shares a flag with Romania?
Moldova.
No.
Huh? It is.
It's no. Moldova does
It
not
is.
share a
Moldova
flag.
just has a little crown on it.
No, Moldova shares a flag with Andorra.
Let me think. Somewhere in Africa, isn't it?
Yep.
Uh,
You may call Wodge one of these.
Chad!
Wee!
What you Chad?
Let me think of another one. It is Chad, idiot. People, people are like answering it. Like, yeah.
Yeah!
Which country knocked Italy out of the World Cup?
North Macedonia.
Wrong. They never got to the
Huh?
World Cup. What colour flag does North Macedonia have? There's two colours on it.
I should know this. Red and yellow.
Yes. Which flag in Asia, which country in Asia shares a similar flag, albeit with smaller yellow?
What?
There's a flag in Asia that is quite similar to the North Macedonian flag, but there's less yellow incorporated. Which country is it?
North Korea.
No, it was actually Kazakhstan.
That's not in Asia.
Yes, it is. Oh my
Yeah, it
god,
is.
yeast.
Shut up.
Wodge is very excited about Kazakhstan because you don't need a visa to go there. You don't need a visa to go there because no one wants to go there. Kazakhstan is blue, yes, well done. That was not a question, Wodge, but you get a mark anyway. Safety car is coming in this lap. In fact, it is almost in. Barry Kruger is starting the safety car period. We're going to have 14 cars of action for 9 laps in Baku. I'm excited.
Here we go.
And Barry Kruger is very excited. He's prematurely went. And is Dixie going to catch? No, not quite. Jack Bailey close to the back of his compatriot. And he's going to go for the dive. No, not quite.
Don't send it yet.
Roger Well quite
that's
far
deep.
behind. Losing control of the car, but he keeps it on track. No collisions in the back, apart from Elliot Parker being sent ferried ride and Rumanek and Fifthio, who have been saved due to this safety car. Rejoining there, Dan Dow is
Here we
literally ghosting.
JD Bailey. Does this have a dive bomb written on it?
Oh.
No, he thinks better. I would have sent that bitch up the inside.
Yeah. Sent what up the inside?
That bitch.
Okay. No swearing, please. As Self goes P14.
Oh my god, Roswell! Oh, he's always made an Alpha Tauri Ferrari baby just then.
If I promise to do less political content, can you promise to do less swearing content, please?
Is Watch getting upset?
Yes.
I'm sorry,
He went,
Watch.
did you swear, Macaulay?
Yes, I did. I'll do it again if you want.
No. We are a legitimate organisation. We are not money laundering. There's no money to launder, in fairness. We're fine. Hey, Jack Bailey is ghosted. I'm not sure if he's disconnecting, but Roger Well is going to go for the overtake on the inside of turn 17. Who's going to make the move? Snick. It's going to be Roger Well.
Oh!
Roger Well for now, but they're side by side into the slalom section. They're near making contact. Apparently the stream has made 20 pence. Get him. And is Jack Bailey into the pit lane with front wing damage? No, not
it was
quite.
the rear that hit it.
Okay,
Oh my god, Arden.
But there was like on Roger Well, who's going to make the move. Stick is going to be Hansen. A little bit of contact. And Crackshot sneaking up the inside. Open up the back door.
Lee Webb,
Is that where's Lee Webb?
I thought it was Lee Webb making
Oh
the move.
no, Lee Webb is
He's
chilling.
not far off.
Yeah. Roger Well going for the overtake on Hansen once again. Hansen weaving just a little bit. Is Roger Well going to go for a dive? No, he thinks better of it. Hansen nearly careering into the back of Jack Bailey, but not quite. And these hard runners are pulling away from the mediums.
I think Watch is surprised that it's not the car at the moment.
Yeah. Barry Kruger's his pace is gone, his lead is gone. And now he has to battle. This is not a time trial anymore.
Right? And Dale back.
Dan Dow, hello. Hello. But keep this stream up and running. Jack Bailey is falling out of the DRS. He's going to have to push with the ERS ever conservative. But now you need to go. As DC falls even further back. Giggity.
Okay.
Hansen hits the wall. Oh, Ennis so close.
Where's
so
your
close.
wing gone?
Where's your wing gun?
Oh, here we go.
Into last.
Race day.
Is the DRS activated? I believe
No.
not. Okay, so all of this CRS chat was for nothing. Roger Welt is very close to the back of Hansen, however. Hansen moves a lot on these straights.
JD Bailey's back in this DRS. He can still win this race. Anyone in the top
True.
5 could still win this race. But let's be real. It's going to be JD Bailey.
To win the race?
Yeah.
I mean...
He clears DC. He needs to get closer to him, but yeah, if he clears DC...
But as you say, if. And I'm not sure that's happening, because Eddie Parker's pushing Ruminski into the wall, and Ruminski may have damage from that.
Oh.
That could be another report.
Ruminek's in the points.
I know, Ruminek, this safety car really has revitalised his race. Fifcio, not so much, but that podium is, you know, it's unlikely, but it could happen.
Wodge, who's going to win the race?
Yeah, Wodge, tell us. Give us the script.
We got to wait for the stream delay, but who's going to win? Oh, we're actually getting TikToked.
Hey, we're getting TikToked. Oh, Crackshot is wall riding, so to speak. And he's out of the DRS range
TC's
now.
off DRS. This could change the entire race.
That genuinely could. The question is now, though, is Barry Kruger just too quick? Can Jack Bailey use the mediums to his fun? It's just a yellow flag.
Someone's in the wall.
Ruminek. It was short-lived.
Oh, here comes
Jack
Bailey.
To the inside, he goes to make the move stick. Yes, he does. Ooh, a little bit. Maybe moving under the ranking zone just a little bit. But
no, Collier just broke so late.
We've got another yellow flag, and this time it's for Kiziak down the escape road. Not where you want to be. Is Elliot Parker going to make the move, or is he? No, Ruminek retiring.
DC going to make the move. No.
Where did Ruminek retire?
In the pit lane.
Oh, he evaporated.
He retired on track. Oh my god!
Barry Kruger! Oh!
What?
Barry Kruger is out of this race. He's lost his front wheels. And a guaranteed win for Barry has turned into a skirmish at the front of the pack. I don't know. Elliot Parker went off to the escape road. Barry Kruger losing control of the car. You had to think there was definitely no contact from anyone else. He was too far ahead. He just lost control of the car in traction. And now he's out of the race.
Podium.
And this race has opened so wide. Adam, if he was to finish this race in P1, he would have been first in the championship. Now he could be as far as 5th. Oh my lord!
Has swung more than one of those, like, you know, those little ball things where if you let go of one and it hits the other lot, and then only one comes back the other way. It's done that thing.
Bit of a weird
analogy, but still, yeah.
Yeah. Dillian White is confused as fuck. Pardon my French.
Whoa! Watch. Watch, police this.
You rat. You
police
rat.
This. He's just said the F word. Police, this is your admin. This man represents this league and he's just said frick.
Heading into the pit lane, Jack Bailey was duping it, but no, not quite. DC.
Anyone who heads into the pit lane is very stupid. The Crackshot really playing with fire there. The guys at the back, it wouldn't be too stupid for them to go into the pit lane. Solve into the pit lane, get those softs on. Eddie Parker doesn't have a front wing, and oh my god. Can we penalise that for illegal pit entry?
So Eddie Parker is playing with fire, but he's just about survived.
So,
I think today is one of those days that it went so wrong at the start.
At the end of 23.
Yes. If Fifcio pits,
definitely. 3 laps of racing.
And if Fifcio doesn't pit, I'm amazed. What just went? Consider your actions. Can we just agree that today is a write-off? It started off so badly. It's a bad day, but we've had fun, and I hope people watching have had fun.
So Barry Kruger has now gone 4 races without scoring points.
Is that including the races he hasn't been able to turn up to?
Yes.
Okay.
He's only scored points in 3 races. That is a wild stat.
And
He's second in the
sorry,
championship.
he's
only
only
completed 3 races.
He's only completed
finished
3
first,
races.
First and second in 3 races he's completed.
And one of them was a sprint race, I believe.
Yeah, that as well. But that counts as a whole weekend, so...
Which track was the sprint race?
Netherlands, where he finished P2 in the main race.
Okay.
Behind Ennis.
Yeah. When it rains, it pours.
So yeah, this race has just been blown into proportion.
It absolutely has.
Big boy words.
Blown into proportion?
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything.
Shut up!
Oh. It's like if we had 2 James Hunts at the table instead of 1 James Hunt. We got 2 of them. It's like it's a very imbalanced commentary pairing
So there's you
today.
being James Hunt, and then there's me being James... word that sounds like Hunt. Punt.
Yeah. Oh, someone into the pit lane. It's Ennis.
So, Ennis? No. Yes.
Yes, Ennis and Kisgek into the pit lane. Why is Ennis waited? James Hunt is dead. Watch. He's been dead for a while.
Bro,
But if he was alive, I'm sure he would commentate ERO.
I'm going to make an out of context ERO Twitter page and just have that as the first bit. James Hunt is dead. What else have I got from you? Is cocaine illegal at Japan?
Yeah.
That was that one.
There's the something that was said earlier today that probably would come up under that.
Yeah, that as well.
We got a little list going. And you had a soundbite. I don't remember what the soundbite was, but it happened last 2 weeks ago, I believe. 3 weeks ago. I think Crackshot just crashed into a wall.
That would not surprise me.
We're going to get Roger Wells on board of
Has
the
he lost any of his
situation.
wing?
It looks a tiny bit tilt, maybe.
Well, yeah, wings are meant to tilt, dumbass.
Oh. Sorry. Sorry, sir. Sorry.
Why has this just turned into me bullying you?
It's okay. It hasn't. And what you said, Poland takes a massive L.
Well, yeah, that was expected, though. Anyway.
Poland are P10, P12, PDNF, and PDNF, yeah.
I'm going to say something that's going to upset Wodge, and we'll make sure that I never commentate again. Robert Lewandowski is overrated. Safety car in this lap.
Poland conceded 2 goals in 2 minutes to the Czech Republic. That's not a good start to Euros qualification. But anyway, said car is coming in. We have 12 runners and we've got 3 laps of racing action. DRS only enabled on the final straight. This is going to be incredible. Jack Bailey leading the pack. DC in second on the hard compounder tyres. Will he be defending or will he be attacking Jack? Steven Gerrard.
Where will he go?
Steven Gerrard will be managing Poland.
Oh, he's gone!
Jack Bailey goes, but he's not being the best of starts.
He's done enough.
He's not cheap DC, cheap. He's not cheap DC too much, but is Champ going to go for a move on real DC?
Oh my
no.
God.
Ooh, there was a little bit of ghosting. Crackshot making the move on Roger Well. And Dan Dow up to P7.
Oh.
Roger
Oh
Well
God,
making
Roger
the move. He's, Roger Well nearly takes out Hansen, just about survives. And we got a spinner at the back, he stands out.
Go on, son!
We got multiple 2 wides here.
Go
Crackshot
on!
and Elliot Parker, who's going to get the move. Crackshot. Solve.
Williams in a P5!
Solve concedes to Elliot Parker, both the Williams side by side. Jack Bailey is still P1.
And it's a spun!
Both Mercedes were spun, in fact. And this action is intense. You've only got 3 laps of racing action.
Oh, and it's all over DC. Oh my God, someone's gonna die.
He's pushing, but Elliot Parker, do not forget about him on those soft compounder tyres. He can push as well. Ooh, very wide.
Front tyre just grazed the wall in the castle section.
Oh my lord! And Jack is pushing. All of that ERS
As he
he
should.
saved, and now he's going pedal to the metal. Go, 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 go!
Go get your win, son.
Roger Well looking for a move take. A mover
Oh,
take.
Elliot Parker.
Has he hit the wall?
You lost it on the curb.
Oh
Zolf is
dear,
through.
self up into P7 and Kiziak looking to make a move on Elliot
Here
Parker.
comes Arnon.
Shamp Hansen, well Roger Well, you say Arnon, but Sham Hansen, sorry, Roger Well, much closer.
Come on, Sham Hansen.
And Jack has booked it. This could be the first win for Jack Bailey.
In a long time.
I don't actually know, but it definitely wasn't his first win of this season, that's for sure. And he's
Gotta
pushing.
be since, like, what season are we in now? Gotta be since season 7.
Maybe. The last time he won was in season 6. We got Elliot Parker being overtaken by a crack shot. There's a yellow flag somewhere.
Zolf's gone.
Shove! No!
He's running P7.
There may be contact involving that move. Elliot Parker making the move on crack shot for P6.
I just want to say something quickly. If anyone in the top 4 crash with each other, Lee Webb is on the podium.
Crack shot is missing a front wing end plate.
Oh.
And Kiziak with the worst dive I've ever seen. And yeah, Kiziak spun. That was a terrible dive bomb from him. Elliot Parker now got
Ennis is in the pits again.
Crackshot is defending for his
Oh
life
my
here. Elliot
God.
Parker is pushing him into a wall.
Just let him through, Crackshot. You don't have a wing. Wait, he does.
Oh, Elliot.
Not a lot of it, but...
That was very dangerous, Elliot. Not dangerous, but Elliot has just completely cut the corner. Back up to the front of the pack. Hansen is still pushing like mad to catch real DC.
DC's catching Bailey. Not by enough, but he's catching.
Yeah, fifth trio being overtaken by Dan Dale. And then look at the front pack.
It's a
DC, yeah.
4-car battle for the win.
DC is gonna have the DRS. That's for sure. It's fifth trio
Not on
losing
this
control
lap.
of the car. Not on this lap, no, but he's gonna have it from the
Lost
second
it.
DRS zone. He just needs to push with everything he's
Bailey's
got, but
got
he's used
such a skinny front wing.
more ERS than Jack, and Jack is still ahead.
Arnold's got to be favourite for P2 here.
It's gonna be tight, but all Jack needs to do is make one mistake, and all of a sudden this is thrown out into the open. This is lap 26 of Baku for Ero Ps F4, who is going to win this one.
No one's close enough.
No, the DRS isn't working. But again, this is Baku.
Who's gone?
Ennis is retired on his flying lap. Solve making
Anyway,
the overtake on
let's go.
50 for the final points paying position. Is it going to be a good dive? Yes, it is. 50 pulling out. Jack just keeping the lead enough. I'm not sure DC's going to have what it takes to do it. Maybe a tactical corner cut would be in DC's best interest here.
I don't suggest anything stupid like that.
Either way, this has been a fantastic race. DC's lost the car! He's lost the car! Lost the car! And Hansen is so close now, and Roger Well also could be sniffing a P3 here. This is going to be so tight down to the wire
Lee
for
Webb is
P2.
here if anything
DC's
happens
hit the
with
wall!
P3. No, he hasn't. He hasn't. He just got checked up.
Oh,
Oh! Contact! Oh my
he's
god!
been pushed! He's being pushed, and Roger Well's into P2, and Hansen, surely that's going to be reported.
Here comes Lee
Hansen's
Webb.
ruined it. Where's Lee Webb?
Here comes Lee Webb.
He's close, but is he close enough? Hansen's going to go for the overtake on
He's
DC.
not going to get it. It doesn't matter though. JD Bailey. I don't know where he started, but he's done enough. He's going to win in Baku. Roswell going to come across the line at P2. DC Arnon side by side. What side by side across the line? DC takes P3, Arnon P4, Lee Webb P5, Elliot
Kiziak!
Parker P6.
P7, Dan Dow retires on the final set of corners. I believe Hansen is... I'm pretty sure Hansen's let DC get the podium.
Yeah, but that was still very naughty.
That was very, very naughty indeed. That still may be... Well, it's definitely report worthy. That the showing of love maybe makes DC change his mind. I'm not so sure, but Jack Bailey is your winner for the 8th round of Ero Ps F4 in the streets of Baku, Azerbaijan. A very, very impressive performance from the former administrator himself. Roger Well finishes P2 3.5 seconds down the road. with Real DC taking the final podium place. Champ Hansen finishes P4 with Lee Webb P5 and Elliot Parker, the first of the F5 runners, in P6. Kiziak and Crackshot make up that fourth row of the grid, with Solf and 50 rounding out the points paying positions. Both Mercedes drivers retired on the final lap of the race. Dan Dowell did have a penalty, so probably would have finished P11 anyway, but that's not how they would have wanted their races to end. Barry Kruger, for so much of that race, was the certified favourite, and with a few laps to go, he let it fall away.
JD Bailey.
Oh, I'll invite him. Rimanek finishes P14 with Champ, Bad Luke, and Mr. Golden Flame being the final drivers to retire from the session. It was a disappointing race for many a driver, but not for Jack Bailey, who revitalises his championship hopes. I don't have the standings up with me right now. My laptop is in the other room, but that definitely puts him into contention, to say the least. I don't know who you invited to this party.
Second and third.
And I will invite Jack. Whew, that was a good race. I am tired.
Right.
And we have our race winner here with us, Jack Bailey. How do you feel about the race, man, if you can hear us?
Exhausted, Liam. Exhausted.
You've earned it.
Last 3 laps, I was sweating, man. I don't know what to say. I mean, the safety car helped, but that was a strategy from the start, to be fair. Go on the hards and then hope for the safety car at that time. So, yeah, it went well.
The timing was perfect for you. Everyone coming to pit lane and the safety car immediately happened.
I know, I bet Ennis was fuming.
Well, Ennis's safety car strategy was very odd, but that's the DNF on the final lap did not help Ennis. When Barry Kruger retired, I'm guessing you knew what was about to happen. You were fine for the lead of this race.
Yeah, sort of. I'll have to remember my reaction for when Barry retired. I think I just went, oh, that was interesting. I'll find it. I'll send the clip in. I was just shocked. I was like, what's going on?
So, most of the first stint, you weren't even on the podium, you know? Like, you were running P4, P5, P6 most of the time, and then people pitted, you did some overtaking. Did you ever think you could win this race?
Only when Barry bent it in the wall.
Yeah, before Barry died? Like, even when you were on the quicker tyres?
No, Barry had the pace if he was on, like, super hards, didn't he? But yeah, he was in a wall, so, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to finish, haven't you?
Exactly.
Barry come across the line. Well, he didn't come across the line, did he? He hit the wall with 3 tyres on the car.
Yeah.
This is Barry. He's finished 3 races. He's got 75 points. But every other race he can't finish. And that's
go big or go home.
Exactly. That's how things go.
First win you've had for a long time now, yeah?
Yeah.
Ignore that. No one heard that.
Okay.
Did you miss this feeling?
Yeah, I mean, I've only had it once. I've only won 1 race before, so yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, only Mexico season 6.
Jesus, I thought you.
I know, I'm a better driver than that, but you know, what can I say, East?
Skill issue, alright?
Yeah, until today, you had as many championships as you did race wins.
Very true. Very true. Maybe this is my chance. A late surge for the championship. What do you think? I don't think so.
Well, with half the season to go, I can't remember how many points you have, but I want to say it's 65 now, maybe?
Not very many. Is it? Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah. You're only 30 points away from Mr. Golden Flame, who also DNF'd.
Oh, there we go.
And you tend to finish the race, so this is a pretty good start.
He had 33 points going into this race.
So 58.
58, 92, take 58, Humpty Dumpty Dart, I can't do math. You're 34 points behind now.
That's not bad.
Yeah, you'll do.
One more
sprint race next week and take the lead.
Oh, yeah, sprint race also.
I'm not excited for the sprint race, but I'll commentate
No, me neither.
nevertheless. No, I don't think anyone is. It's a sprint race.
It's just a long day, isn't it?
Yeah, it just takes too long. Especially without a one-shot qualifying. We're going to be here for hours. But the final stint, it wasn't clean sailing. You had the real DC behind you, who's in the party with us. There was a moment where it looked like DC was going to have DRS on the final lap, and then I don't know what happened, but you just broke
Yeah,
away.
what happened? Did he hit the wall? I don't know.
He had a
I
massive
lost
tank
traction
around the
coming
castle.
out
Yeah.
coming out of castle,
Okay. And then that just
which was
kind
my
of...
weak point all race. So I knew
And
I was
then
like,
he also got punted by Arnon.
We don't
I
talk
did,
about
but he
that.
was nice enough to on the last straight give me the position. So
Yeah, I think in
Yeah.
the grand scheme of things, it probably didn't affect the race too much, but it was nice that he at
no.
least let you back through. But
yeah,
going on to...
absolutely. If anything, I think those two were going to catch me on the straight. I had 15% ERS left. If he hadn't have punted me, they probably would have been on the podium together. But
Yeah, so maybe it was a good thing. No, I'm joking. It's never a good thing to be taken out. But obviously, you were in a similar position to Jack. You weren't in first, but Barry Kruger DNFs. All of a sudden, there's the possibility of a race win. What were your thoughts when Barry Kruger crashed, DC?
we'll have to get my reaction. I don't know what language you're allowing on the stream, but
Lots,
I
everything.
won't. Cool, fantastic, brilliant. So I didn't. I heard it, but thought it was someone behind me. Come round the corner, see him facing the wrong way with only 3 tires left on the car, and just went, "Oh shit!" But seeing me on hard tires, and then the 3 people around me on fairly fresh mediums, I just knew I'd have to defend basically, and that's what I did. So I'm happy with P3. Could have maybe been P2 depending on what actually happened on that last straight, but I will take P3.
Yeah, and it's your third podium in a row now.
That is correct.
Your third P3 in a row, which maybe you want to
Yep.
be getting up there a little bit, but
Seems
that's
to be my ceiling.
but it's now a pretty easy 45 points for you going into Silverstone. Things are looking on the up for both of you drivers. Today was a really good day, and I have a feeling that this form can be continued because you're both at the front most races. So I'm excited to see what happens in Silverstone. A home track for both of you, of course. Starting with Jack, how do you feel about Silverstone as a circuit, and are you excited to race there?
I'm always really bad at Silverstone, so not really.
Oh,
Sorry,
enough.
sorry, Liam. No, it's a great track, Britain, patriotism and all that stuff.
Rule,
Yeah,
fan, yeah.
but the actual circuit itself,
It's
not a
tough. It's
fan.
tough.
Yeah. Is it a momentum-based circuit? If you get one corner wrong, you're going to be slow for the
Yeah.
rest of the track. And going over to you then, DC, are you excited to race at home?
Yeah, it's one of my favourite tracks. Not to say that I'm fast at it, but it's one I do enjoy racing. I can get sectors 1 and 2 right, but it's just Maggots and Beckett's that I just botch
Are you in a
every other
controller?
lap. So I am.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would make sense.
So
then.
it's one of those things that if I can get it right, perfect. If not, then my race is going down the drain.
Well, yeah, that does make a lot of sense as a fellow controller user. Any left, right, they're all bad. Every single one of them is awful,
Yep.
especially in Kota. But we're not in Kota. We're in
See,
Silverstone.
I was okay at that, surprisingly. So I'm okay. It's weird because it's essentially the same layout, but I can never get Silverstone right. But the first sector of Kota, I get right 90% of the time.
You're lucky then, because no, not lucky. You're a lot better at Kota than me then, because I can never get that sector correctly. I would probably be in F5
We'll
driver
find
for
out,
Kota.
will we, next week? Ooh.
Yeah, we're going to find out. Maggots and Beckett's controller feat will. I'm excited to see it, but I don't think Rogerwell is joining the stream. So
Boo.
I know it's poor form, Rogerwell. We wanted to hear your voice, but either way, this has been Ero Ps F4. I've been your host, Liam Cross, as always, joined alongside by Macaulay Beard. If you've enjoyed the stream, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check the link in the description below. You can join the Discord, talk to the drivers, race with the drivers, even commentate on the drivers, maybe. It's been a pleasure having you here. I think we had 11 viewers at one point, which is relatively nice. If you're looking for a bit more action, I'll buy yeast. That's thrown me off. That's completely thrown me off. Check out tomorrow on Saturday. We're going to have Ero Ps F2 and Ero Ps F3 and F2, and then on Sunday at 4 p.m. Ero Ps Ero PC F1 at 4 p.m. and the Big Daddy Ero Ps F1 at 6 p.m. British time. I hope you've enjoyed the stream, and without further ado, see you next week.